That looked really stupid. Welcome back, guys, to Van Haven TV. I'm Tom, one of the work technicians, and the van is finally finished. We're going to start with the front end styling. Now, as you can see, there is quite a fair bit of Raptor paint, along with the TTX spoiler on the bottom, which is also Raptored. The dog bone itself's been Raptored, and then moving up to the grille, we've gone for satin black and like a bronze wrap. It looks absolutely epic. And don't forget the laser lights. Along with the Raptored front end, we've also got Raptored arches and Raptored side panels, which marry up really nicely with a set of bronze fuel covert alloys. On the roof of the van, we've got a front runner roof rack, and on the rear of the van, we've got the fifth wheel. Along with a really sturdy ladder and obviously the wheel carrier. There was two options for the suspension, but the customer went with the VB Air Ride kit on this van. With 3 stages of ride height, you've got a comfort ride height, you've got a park height, and you've got an off-road height. Moving on to the interior part. Now, as you can imagine, this van has got all the little extras that we normally provide to a customer. Caravel dash, Alcantara, steering wheels and seats. But what I'd really like to have a look at is what we've done in the back end. So in the rear, we've got the 1+1+1 seat configuration, so any one of these seats can come out, fold down at any particular time, which leads us to what's sat behind it. Got a cubby hole for storage this side, which we'll have a look through in a moment. We've got a fridge which runs off the Victron kit, which we'll also touch base with in a moment. And then on this side, which I can't reach, extra hand, there it is a coffee machine. So let's take a look inside the tailgate. So as you'd have seen, there's been various stages of this build. It hasn't just been a quick process of slap it together. All of the kit you can see has been built out of 18mm ply to begin with, which has then enabled us to put it through the CNC machine, which then gives us this. Usually in a mountain bike build van, it tends to be the sides which become a bit of a dead space. So what we've done is come up with these really cool boards which enable the guy to store anything he wants that can hang, so helmets, goggles, gloves, mitts, etc. We've got the table leg for his combi table, and just in the corner down there, which is a little cubby hole, is for the tripod leg for the table. The table itself is on the back end, which you can see down the bottom there. And then moving on to my favorite part. So in the brief, the customer has asked for tool storage. So I managed to find a cheeky little hole underneath the pull-out drawer. Again, on this side is another mirror. So you've got the cargo net at the bottom, and then some hangers, again, for helmets, etc. At the back end, it's kind of, I had a theory of what I'd like to try and put there. So we went for the really large cargo net. So you've got jackets and stuff for the winter. You can just literally live in the van and you don't have to worry about it. On this side, again with the brief, the customer was really after somewhere where he could charge his SRAM Bluetooth kit. So what we've done in this cubby hole is add a little section for the chargers. In this first cupboard, is his electricals, so the parts that he needs to gain access to, things like the fuse box and the trip boxes, along with his tow bar and his jack. The next two compartments at the back here are simply just for storage. There is a 12-volt supply in the wall there, just in case he wants to put a fridge or something extra in this back end if he's not using the 240 fridge. In this side, we've got a compressor down this end with a water pump tucked away up this end. And underneath me, under the van, is an underslung tank. Again, in this section is a fuse box for this side of the van, again with storage, and then a drop-in storage compartment here too. What I'm actually really looking forward to this afternoon is the customer's reaction. He has seen it in part build, but he hasn't seen it like this. We've stopped sending him update videos and update pictures. I'm really looking forward to it. The build itself was a challenging build, but now we're at this stage. All of the kit you can see in here is now on our CAD machine. So we can change things, add things, and build it to each and every individual's taste.